Hello, Internet, and welcome to the 23rd edition of Podcast Equipped. As always, I'm your host, Miguel Deltora, alongside my best friend, John Valencia.
What up, Internet? Wow!
Welcome back to the Podcast Equipped. John, what have you been playing?
I moved my mic. I've been playing a lot of Kickbeat and Persona 3. Kickbeat is took up most of my life today.
Any good songs on Kickbeat?
Yes.
For the record.
There's actually quite a good library.
Really?
Yeah.
Like popular stuff, or just like, because I know there was
I know Marilyn Manson, Papa Roach, Last Resort, Rob Zombie was on there, Pendulum was on there, which surprised me.
Was Kickbeat not a free plus game? I don't remember.
No, I got it during the the fighting sale.
Right, it was like $2 or something.
$4. So worth the money. And you can also import your songs and create your own stuff.
Really? That's pretty awesome.
I was like, I need to put songs on my Vita. Never got around to it.
No. Maybe eventually. Can you download other people's creations or just your creations?
I think it's just your creations.
Lame. All right.
What about you?
And Persona 3.
Persona 3.
Still Persona?
Persona 3. It's okay. Persona.
We
all know how good Persona is.
I beat Journey. You forgot to mention you also beat Journey.
I did play Journey. Bought it, beat it the same day.
Awesome. Great game. It was fun. It was made me feel the feels a little bit.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, wait, what?
I feel like me a little bit more because you didn't have a partner at the end.
No, my partner died on the way up to the mountain.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, he got captured by that serpent thing.
They live after that, you know that, right? Wait, they get hit. They just get hit far.
Oh, I didn't see where they went.
You didn't wait for him.
I was just
asshole.
I was sending out a signal. I was like,
The signal is so weak though. I bet you, at the end there.
I was like, I don't know where he went.
We were trying to keep each other warm, my partner, the whole time.
I was trying to keep my partner warm.
Just keep sending out those signals every time. More Ground Zeroes. There's something else I wanted to say I've been playing. Oh, Rocket League, of course. What else am I going to be playing other than Rocket League?
The first one?
Nope, Rocket League. That's all there is to life. That's all there is. You could also go watch our Let's Play of when we played Towerfall Ascension this week. So go check that out. That's up there. I whooped John's ass.
Barely.
Barely? 3 times in a row is not barely.
It's so barely.
That's right, John. Who's the king of Towerfall now?
Bitch, who's the king of Spelunky?
I don't care about Spelunky. That's supposed to be a, what's it called? Co-op game. This is versus. Boo.
Stick to shit. I want a rematch in Tetris now.
Oh, this bullshit. Anyways, let's get on with it, John. We got some news for you today. Oh, wait. Let me get the intro done.
Yeah, see.
If you didn't know, this is Podcast Equipped. You can find us every Thursday damn it. You can find us every Thursday on Equipped Gaming on YouTube.com and also on SoundCloud if you're an audiophile. Every week, John and I come.
I didn't know people were audiophiles, Miguel.
They're audiophiles. You never heard that name before?
No.
It's for people who like sound, people who like music, stuff like that. I'm an audiophile for music.
Oh.
Anyways, thanks for interrupting my intro.
Well,
if you didn't know, this is Podcast Equipped. Every week, John and I come equipped with news and video game topics about the video game industry and discuss them for your viewing and listening pleasure. There you go.
All right.
That's what we are. That's what we do. Every Thursday. Equipped Gaming.
Yeah. Cha-cha.
Anyways, we got some news for you, John. Drop them.
All right. The first one, which I'm very excited for, I did a Ned Flanders screen when you told me, was Kojima and Del Toro are still working together on a project.
Ooh, lordy.
And this is basically how I sounded when you did it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's my lordy.
Alright, this is me.
You gotta hold it close to the mic.
Oh.
It's alright.
Wait, I'll do it again.
Do it one more time. Hurry, close to the mic. Still low. Oh well. Hopefully
you get the gist.
Yes. This is big news. The only thing is, when are they going to be able to announce anything?
I don't know.
Because Kojima's going to be still with them until Phantom Pain releases. So they can't do any work, I imagine, until after Phantom Pain release.
And then will this be a Kickstarter project? Is the next question.
That I could see it being that, or I could see him just going to another studio and be like, "Hey, you remember that PT demo we all saw? We're going to make a game similar to that, just not titled Silent Hills."
But we're still going to use Norman Reedus?
You know what I mean? Silent Hills is I think it's a property that you can copy very easily without getting in trouble.
Let's see. There's
a
lot of games.
Yeah, it's like you just gotta add Ghost in there, right? Add some new monsters, and there you go. You got Silent Hills that's not Silent Hills.
mean, Lone Survivor was pretty much almost a Silent Hill pixelated side scroller clone, pretty much.
Mm. That's what I mean, though. So it's like you can do that without getting sued by them. Just change everything, change all the assets, have nothing from Silent Hills in the game.
See, it would have been nice though to see Pyramid Head in like 1080p.
Well, you're not getting that anymore, John. That dream is over.
It's over.
Silent Hills is dead, people. Get over it.
I can't.
Sorry to hear that, John. But yeah, so you're excited about this. What kind of game, since they have more freedom, they don't have to work within the Silent Hills universe, what would you like to see them add in, John? Because you're a horror game fan.
Let's see. I want some serial killers.
We're getting that until dawn.
I know. We're getting that until the dawn. Hype for that one. But, I don't know. Like, I like the whole ghost phantom thing that was haunting you in PT. So I kind of hope they kind of bring that over.
Like somebody always following you the whole time. That'd be pretty scary as fuck.
Like not even chasing you, just like something that can just potentially just jump scare you randomly.
Yeah, that'd be great. That's what made PT so good.
Just okay.
Do you want the hard ass Kojima puzzles?
Oh fuck no.
The one where you got to go to the start menu screen just to find a pick. How the fuck is anybody supposed to do that?
And then you had to plug in a mic, start shouting out names.
Like, yeah, you want
take 10 specific steps and stop and don't move.
You want all that?
Not really. Those puzzles are fucking impossible. I mean, if it was on maybe on a harder difficulty level, like puzzle settings.
I thought that was ridiculous. Like, how was anybody supposed to solve that?
Oh, you need to go do this. You need to poke a hole in this. Do this, followed by this.
It's like, who the fuck figured this out?
Other than the devs.
You're the choice, or what do they mean?
You're the chosen one.
Yeah, there you go. Like, then Silent Hills came up. Mm-hmm. But imagine if we would have discovered that without the internet. How great you would have been. Like,
the Ned Flanders scream.
Like, damn. That was big news. And then only to be canceled a few months later. It's dead. Silent Hills is dead. Miss him. Anyways. What else do we got for the news, John?
Nintendo is stopping its TV service on August 11th at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
I didn't even know this existed. What is this? Does anybody know what this is?
I read it. It's like you can watch TV on this with like
on your Wii, right?
Yeah,
on the original Wii,
on the tablet part.
Oh, yeah. They're discontinuing it.
Yes,
another nail in the coffin for the Wii U. So like you can is it like the Xbox where you can connect your cable box to?
I think so. I wasn't entirely sure because I didn't even know this existed until I read about it.
Well, fuck, John. You should have done your research. We're trying to be a news show / topical show and topical. Yeah,
I don't know why I'm thinking tropical. You said that.
Tropical. No, we're trying to be a news show topical, and you're not doing your research.
Well, John. I did. It's been around for like a good 3 years since 2012.
Well, yes, that's when the Wii U got released.
Yeah, so it's been around since then.
Oh my!
And then they're also shutting down the Miiverse for that area as well.
Really? Miiverse is being killed?
No, just the Miiverse for that area.
For the TV land?
Yeah.
TV land, remember that?
Yeah.
But it's like, what the hell? Why now? That's random. Is nobody using it? Is it gonna make more power for the Wii U or what?
No. See, when I read it, I thought it was just like, oh, they're stopping all services. Might as well do it now and then just make ready for the NX. That's what I was getting at when I read it.
But the NX is still like a year away. So why do this now? This is a random time to drop support for this weird whatever thing. Maybe just...
but I was like, but the thing is that there's still services for Netflix and Hulu aren't affected by this stuff.
Well, yeah, but it's just like, what is this thing? I don't know.
It's like to watch TV on your tablet when somebody else is watching TV on the actual TV that you want to play on. That's a mouthful.
Well, whatever. This is just another nail in the coffin and proving why the Wii U is going to die quicker than death. Quicker than soon. Sooner than later.
Oh no.
Sooner than later. That's awesome. So, on that same topic, Wii U just passed 10 million in sales.
Hooray! You did it,
Congratulations.
Wii U.
You're right there with the Vita. Except I think the Vita's life cycle is actually going to be longer than the Wii U's at this point.
Oh, we're going to not do this, but we're going to pump out a lot of JRPGs.
JRPGs and indies. Yeah!
Gotta love
I can live with that. You know, I can survive with that.
Just import more Japanese.
It's just what's going on with the Wii U? Why was this thing such a fucking failure? We've already discussed that many times. Bad name. Nobody knew what the fuck it was.
It's a tablet.
Nope.
No.
It's a console.
No.
It's both.
Remarkable.
The only thing I'm super hyped for that I'm gonna regret that I might not get to play because I'm still on the fence about buying a Wii U.
Is what?
Mario Maker.
Oh.
That looked amazing. That looked fun. It's a Little Big Planet, but Mario.
Oh, well.
How could you be mad at that?
You're going to buy a Wii U just for that game.
Nope, probably not. Unless the Wii U has some significant price drop. Like, hey, this thing's dead pretty much. Just give them away.
$100. Oh my god!
They're not going to do that.
$150.
The retailers might.
$350.
Because, like, they're going to get news of when the NX coming. I'm imagining pretty soon by the end of holiday they should know when they're getting some.
Gonna get it.
It's probably coming out next year, summer.
Well, aren't we getting news from the NX in December?
Next year, they said. I don't know.
Next
But-
year? I thought they said this year.
I don't know when they said that. E3?
Yeah.
Maybe. But I figure we're not getting a news till December / next year.
Spring.
So it's going to be a while the Wii U just lies on its deathbed. Slowly just dying and dying. And dying. Anyways, to something more Jan.
Mm-hmm.
Steam accounts get hacked this week.
Yeah.
What the hell? I thought Steam was supposed to be a beacon of security.
It is.
What's going on?
There was a loophole where...
Gabe, where's my money? I want money for this.
Where's my money?
I have a Steam account.
Where's my free game?
Exactly. PlayStation gave me a free game. Like 3 of them.
4, 6.
4 free games.
No, 6.
You could choose out of like 8.
No, it was total of
3 PSP games.
No, there was total of there was 4. There was 4 PS3 games and 4.
You didn't get
PSP.
all 3 of them though. You got
can only choose 2
out of each. So you only got 4.
But still, you had
math, John.
Yeah, but you had potentially getting 8, and if we were smart enough, we could have had all 8. Anyways, but it was a little
also plus.
Oh yeah, but it was a little I want to say like a glitch where you can change your password without needing an email verification.
Oh really? I thought you just didn't have to enter your old one.
Oh yeah, that one too. I was just like, what the fuck? I was reading about it, and I was like, wow.
I could have hacked your account. I should have hacked your account.
All you had to do was know the user. I was like, what? I wish I would have known about this. I would have messed with Miguel.
I heard some like some people got hacked, like high-end gamers, like pro players or something got hacked. So it's like, damn, Steam, how could you let something so simple slip through your hands?
I wonder if any of the YouTubers got hacked.
Maybe, probably.
I know some.
But who would think to do that though? Who would think? I know their username. Let me go change their password. You would think you would need I feel like just saying there's something there is enough security because it's like I'm not even gonna try. I have to get an email. I have to verify that email, enter my old password, then enter a new password.
Nope, and just okay. Or the password has been reset.
Yeah, or forgot password or whatever. I guess that's what they do. But then you're supposed to answer a question when you do that, right?
Yeah. Well, what's going on with Steam? Steam's been
fucking up. Steam, Gabe, give me those free games.
Give me more sales.
More sales. Not enough sales going on.
Not enough sales. Your PlayStation's beating out Steam right now.
No, it's not.
It did.
The sales look pretty awful this week.
Well, the Steams were. PlayStation was taking away Steam for a while.
Yeah.
That's the big debate for me sometimes is Steam sale, PlayStation sale? Which one do I want more?
I want all of them. Consumer choice. Anyway, John, what's the next news we got up in the line?
The next one is still PC related. Xbox is looking into streaming PC gaming.
This could be a game changer. Again, I think I've always said it. PlayStation needs to worry about Xbox or Microsoft because they have the money behind them to do whatever the fuck they want over there. If they get a hold of this, something like this, it could be potentially a game changer. But then it's like again, it's like these are consoles, so it's like I guess you could stream them from somebody else's house. I assume, like from your PC, you have to stream from your own PC. I assume.
Yep.
So it's like, well, is it really gonna matter if you're over here on your couch playing a game that you could just be playing on your PC down the hall, anyways?
True.
It's like remote play a little bit, but it's like I understand remote play because it's in your hand. You can watch TV while doing it. This requires you still need a TV, still need to be connected. It's like, what's the point? Like, the only thing is that you're somewhere else in the world and you take your console and you can stream your PC game from there.
No, I think like for people like some games, no, I think it's more of a lazy route for me. Is that you can stream the game to the Xbox without having to do all the whole complicated setup of trying to set up the controller.
That's what I was thinking too. Does games that don't support a controller get supported here?
I don't think so.
So then it's like, isn't that like half the Steam library? It's like a majority of the Steam library. Maybe not so much the newer games, but
I mean, I think more and more games though are starting to get controller support.
Yeah.
Than the ones that you do from the past. Because I know Amnesia had no controller support, and then I think Doorways they patched it in to have controller support.
Well, still though, it's like if there is no controller support for all those older titles, and there is the newer titles, I feel like Xbox One would be taken away from their own sales then. Because it's like somebody's going to be like, oh, I'm going to go buy that game on PC and stream it to my Xbox One. Then Microsoft and Xbox, they lose revenues because they could have bought it on their platform instead. I don't know. They're just looking into it right now, so I could see that there's like potential with this to be like a remote play for PC. And let's be real, Microsoft runs the PC market anyways. It's like, so I guess it could be a potential win-win. But then their Xbox division could take a suffer here, or could take a fucking hit from this.
Another thing that if they do decide to do this, I think will you be able to still do all your like live stream stuff? Will it be compatible with it, like the Xbox?
I think that might be too much, though. I think it'll be like the system will be trying to get. It's like if we tried to share a PS Now game. You know, you're already getting all this information from a server somewhere else.
And you want to try to
send more back out? Yeah, it's not going to work. I don't think that'll work that way. So,
because I think that's what if that did go through, I think that's what a lot of
people would try to
do.
Well, but we'll see though. It's Microsoft; they can cram some shit in there, just like they did with backwards compatibility.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just an update away from all that stuff. So who knows? If they try to do this, I could see potential in it. They could be a potential game changer. But it could also be their worst nightmare if they do fuck themselves over. But I don't see a lot of people doing that anyways. I think for the most part, console gamers are console gamers and PC gamers are PC gamers.
Yeah, they all have their own.
Yeah, everybody has their own preference. And that's cool with me.
Alright, so the next one has to do with Bethesda.
Ooh.
Bethesda gets some news. They will be stopped. They will be stopped. What?
They will be stopped.
They will be stopped in their trials. Anyways, so Bethesda has stopped making the PipBoy edition of Fallout 4.
Yeah.
So if you haven't pre-ordered it yet, you're out of luck.
Well, I didn't pre-order it.
I pre-ordered it.
Lies.
I did.
You don't even have a phone compatible.
Mine fits in there at least.
Mine does not.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I didn't want this thing anyways. It was just like what was it, like a tablet of anything? You could access your messages and stuff on there.
Yeah, it's just like, you could use the damn Fallout 4 app in there.
Somebody's just gonna hack you anyways in there. Somebody's just gonna hack it. And then they're gonna see some dude walking around using their phone on the PipBoy. It's some smartwatch. It's just an oversized smartwatch.
There you go. The fuck?
So it's nothing to be proud of.
But yeah.
But it looks cool though.
Yeah, so that's...
I doubt anybody's gonna actually use it. It's a collector's piece.
People pre-order 3 of them.
They do. People are crazy though.
I bought...
You're gonna see this on eBay for like $2,000.
Oh yeah. $10,000 for a PipBoy unused, never before seen.
Never before seen? I've seen them before, John.
Never been open.
Anyways, let's see what else we got. PS4 is getting a keyboard and a mouse.
Wow!
We discussed this last week, remember?
With the Xbox.
I have the same concerns. How are you going to balance games to make people using the mouse not way stronger than their console counterparts? People using a regular controller. Because this comes out, this this keyboard and mouse comes out at the same time Call of Duty comes out.
Hmm.
I don't think a lot of people will buy it.
I don't know. I just want it for PS4. I don't know. Like, I saw the keyboard picture and it looks not even like a keyboard.
It's a gaming keyboard. It's like has your up, down, left, right, all the buttons you normally need. All in the position.
It's an abridged keyboard.
Yeah, all in the one that they're all in the position they're normally in. So that's all it is. It's just a small version of it.
Just a small ass.
But it's like, who wants this? I don't think I want this. I don't want. I play games on my console because I want to play with the controller,
not to play with the keyboard.
Yes,
exactly. They're trying to integrate PC gamers to console,
but it's not gonna happen. Which makes no sense because they don't even run a PC business anymore. Theirs went out of business. They sold it off. It was Vio.
What?
The Sony Vio.
What is that?
You never heard of a Vio? Really? Damn, son. They weren't that obscure. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're trying to get at with this.
It's a gimmick.
They're just trying to piss people off.
Like, it's a gimmick. They see Xbox doing it.
Yeah, like, we gotta get it. We gotta get on this. It's officially licensed. Go have a third party make it.
I got an Uncharted wallet that's been officially licensed. I am happy.
Fuck your Uncharted wallet.
Ouch.
Doesn't look like Uncharted.
Yeah, it does. It says Uncharted on there.
That's it. You're gonna be like, what's Uncharted?
Oh.
Anyways, the first NX game has been officially announced, John.
Oh my god, it's starting!
It's Dragon Quest XI!
Damn.
So this is already announced. They're saying they're gonna make this for the NX. Square Enix did. It's like, but I wonder if they have a dev kit yet. I doubt it. I doubt it.
You doubt it.
I doubt it.
They're probably using the Wii U and then try to port it over, maybe.
Yeah. So it's like, meh. No, I don't think the Wii U will be able to handle anything. Same reason why nobody's making games for it. So this tells me, though, because this is also coming to PS4.
Oh.
So it has potential to be as powerful. That's the only thing I take from this story. It's like, okay, first NX game, that's pretty cool. First one we ever heard of that we know is probably going to go to the NX. And then, which I would expect a Nintendo game to be first, but whatever.
Damn. I can't.
Stop yawning.
I can't.
Damn it.
It's so early.
You got to bleep. Anyways. Or cut it out.
No.
Okay. Yeah, so I think that's interesting. That's going to be the first NX game announced. And then that it's also, I noted that it's gonna be a PS4 game and a NX game. So does that mean are they gonna be on the same level? Hopefully.
I mean, you did last week. We did talk about what's
the
called
AMD,
yeah,
the chip,
the chip.
So yeah, Nintendo doing it right. It looks like
Nintendo not catering to casual gamers anymore.
Fuck the casual game. Fuck
you and your Flappy Bird 85 high score.
Anyways, John.
Yes.
You and I did play Journey this week.
We did.
So, I wanted to discuss what video games can make you feel. How do they bring out the feels in us? The raw emotions of video games. So, let's start there from Journey, at the end.
Spoiler alert first.
For a lot of games, probably, because I want to discuss games like The Last of Us and something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so at the end, you said you didn't end up in a mountain, or you ended up at the mountain alone.
Alone, yeah.
So it was like, at the whole time, me and my partner had been together for pretty much half the game already at this point.
Yeah.
And so we're just walking together, we stuck together this whole time. We always waited for each other. We were always nice to each other. It was weird. Normally, you don't experience that in online games.
Then again, you can't talk to each other.
Exactly.
The only thing you have is that beacon.
But that's what I mean. That's what's made it like so. You feel like you treat them like a human, like how you would a stranger on the street. Because normally online games, you go and somebody fuck you, you faggot and stuff like that, and you're just like, really, you're gonna say that to me? That's so offensive. And it's like people don't understand that there's like a bunch of little kids and a bunch of immature adults on the online. So this game was weird because in that sense that I would always wait for him and he would always wait for me, and we'd always work together. Like to fly together, because if you stay close enough, you're gonna always recharge each other.
Yeah.
So it's like we just did a lot of that, and we worked together, and it was weird. So we were walking in the snow. We're still just trying to walk this close together to not
freeze your scarf.
And I kind of saw it coming. I'm like, we're gonna die out here. And so it was kind of sad though. Like we're walking, and next thing you know, I just see my partner just fall to his knees and just die, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I just right there, and I just like sit there, and my character just begins to fall and die, and we just see our bodies just lying there together as it pans out, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Like I wonder, and then it was funny because I was playing it, and I'm like, am I ever gonna see him again? Like, because you know what happens afterwards.
Yeah.
It's like you're going to heaven or whatever you want to call it. That's what I think. I don't know. I think the game represents life.
Mm.
Like you start at the beginning, learning how to fly, learning how to walk, learning the basics of the game, and as you go through life, you know, you go down the fast level where you're going sliding the whole time.
Yeah.
So that's like, I feel like that's the middle of life right there. That's everything's just going. Everything's going. Like right now, where we're at, from probably to now to like our 50s or 40s, you know, we're going so fast. We don't have time to appreciate everything. We don't have time to like. We just go. We go sail through life. We're working all the time, doing this, whatever. And then like the end of the game is like you're beginning to slow down. You know, everything starts to slow down again until you're finally, until you're finally just, you're being cautious because the monsters are chasing you. You know, that's like, that's to me like death creeping up on you. You know it's coming eventually. You're getting closer. Then finally, you're just walking so slow and you die. And then you go, like, that's what I took away from the game. Like, it was like a life cycle. You just basically saw this whole. It's like we all follow the same path essentially. Yeah. That's why you have a partner, because you see the same path. You guys walk along the same path, pretty much the same. So that's what I took from that game. So it was really sad when I saw my partner die and just sat there. It's like, damn, am I gonna see? And like I always like the whole time until the end, I'm like, am I gonna see him again? Like, or she or whatever, whoever it was, am I gonna see them again? And then we finally met up right before we had to walk in the middle at the end when you walk through the rocks.
Yeah.
Saw each other. We're like, damn, he like waited for me at the gate. It was awesome.
Damn. Yeah, I did that. I did the whole part right there all by myself. Because my partner, like, the whole part where, like, you're going up the mountain and then those things hit, like, the things are, like, looking for something. He runs across, like, to get to the next point, and I stayed behind because I'm like, I was like, we're gonna get caught. Sure enough, I was like, oh, where the fuck did he go?
You left him to die, John.
I didn't know where he went.
You left him to die.
Like, I looked for him, too, and I was just like, where the fuck did he go? Like, where did he go?
You didn't even look. You probably just walked on.
No, I stayed there for a while. I'm just like, well, I guess it's time to keep going.
Is that the part where you're already starting to walk slow, or is it before that?
No, I think it was like a little bit before that. Because then you still had to do like the whole, was it like the whole chasm like little area?
Yeah.
It was before that, but then it was after that pretty much walking up the mountain by myself.
That game made me feel some feels right there. I see why people were like, "Oh, that's so sad." Cry. No, it is really sad. It is really sad. Like I said, I thought of it as a life thing, so definitely made me think about stuff more than most video games do. And then you go to a game like The Last of Us that just makes you feel how you feel when you're watching a sad movie. You just like put yourself in that shoes. Like, what do you do if you're Joel?
Yeah.
Do you save Ellie? This girl you've learned to love who's like your daughter at this point? Or do you sacrifice her for the greater good?
I honestly wouldn't.
It's like, I don't think I could sacrifice her for the greater good. You know it's for the greater good. But then you also know that nothing could potentially come out of it.
Mm-hmm. It could be a win-lose or it could be just lose-lose.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's like, I'd rather go for the guaranteed win.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm selfish like that. But that's what I mean, though. These games can make you think about stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's the biggest difference between movies and games right now is that a lot of these choice-based games, even the ones that don't have a choice, you feel like you have a choice because you're under control. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You're the one decide, okay, I can either kill that guy or I can walk right by him, let him live, let him go see his family one more time. And, like, you actually have guilt over consequences that happen. So it's like, when I saw the ending to The Last of Us, I was kind of conflicted, like, was that the right thing to do?
I was like, but The Last of Us, though, that part's pretty linear. Yeah. You have to make that choice.
That's what I mean. But it's like, it still makes you think about it.
Yeah.
Like, what would you have done in this situation?
probably would say took her, kidnapped her. Probably not kill the doctors.
Yeah,
Get the
that was so
doctor.
sad, dude, when he killed her at the end. What's her name?
I forgot her name.
Just shot her in the face.
I was just like, what the fuck?
Like, damn, Joel, am I the good guy or am I the bad guy at this point? I don't think there is a good guy or bad guy in that game because that's a weird game, man. You have normally games you have a main enemy you want to get rid of. Nope. This one, everyone's the enemy pretty much.
Yeah.
People you see on the street.
It's a doggy dog.
Yeah.
Sense war in the world.
Yep. And it's just more than that too. It's like the famous scene now where it's like, I'm not her.
Mm. I was like, I'm not
your daughter. It's like, fuck, Ellie, you shouldn't have said that. Like, I remember being like, I was so intense at that moment. Like, you just felt the raw emotions in it. And just like, damn, like, what do I do? I'm gonna sit here and watch it play out.
Just like, damn.
I don't know. What about you, John? What other emotions can video games make you feel?
Sometimes angry.
Yes.
I like not like. Sometimes story wise. Sometimes the story wise where I get really pissed. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I worked all this whole time for you just for you to go behind my fucking back and betray me. What the
hate
fuck?
that. I hate that.
And then
Uncharted.
Most fucking Uncharted. I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Oh my god. And then Uncharted was like probably one of the first games that actually I'm just like, oh, what the like spoiler alert, like in the third one when like they showed like they sniped Sully.
Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck? They actually killed him off in this one? And after like you run away from everything, I was like, I don't want to play anymore. I'm sad.
Sully's dead.
It's like, I don't even want to play this shit. And then for him to pop up, I was like, wait, what the fuck is going on?
They're playing with my emotions, man.
Like, stop playing Naughty Dog, why?
But yeah, so you said that's the game wise. You said other angry.
Yeah.
So like rage quitting. We
Rage
all know
quitting.
that feeling.
That's like a difficulty spike. It's just like, what the fuck? Are you
More
kidding
than
me?
that, it's more like even sometimes playing online multiplayer, like you just get so pissed off, you get so salty because you're getting your ass handed to you.
What the nope, I'm good. Done. Turning it off.
Yep.
Goodbye.
It was like, I can't beat this. I hate that. I've done that with so many games. I remember I used to be like 12 playing Madden season mode. It's like, all right, I need to win this game. I got to get to the playoffs.
Lose.
Interception.
What?
Fumble. Fuck! Turn that shit off. Reset it. Play it again.
Same thing.
Fuck! Reset. Play again. Like, those games when you get like, I hate that. Sometimes those kills games for me. I can't get past a certain level. It's just like, I don't fucking want to do it. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm right there. I'm doing that with Titan Souls.
Titan Souls. Oh yeah.
I can't beat one of the Titans.
So I find this funny is that you'll play the shit out of Titan Souls, but you won't go back and play Bloodborne.
Nope.
Why not?
Bloodborne's too long.
Too long.
It's like Titan Souls. You don't need to level up. You know, it takes one shot to kill these guys. Sometimes, depending on which one you're fighting. Yeah, it's big difference. Big different game. I'm not going back to Bloodborne. Never going back. I'm wasting $60 on that. I'm fine. I can live with that. Bloodborne's one of those games that pisses me off. Just like, really? I gotta do this shit again? I gotta go pick up the souls where I left off? It's repetitive. I don't want to do that. Nope. Sorry.
You just need to be more cautious.
No, I am cautious. But then it's like one little thing and you're fucking done.
One foot wrong moving.
Yeah, exactly. I hate it. Fucking hate it. And then like, okay, I inch forward. Now I'm in, like, I do everything that I already did. Got my souls back. Move forward. Okay, I made it to a new place.
Where the fuck do I go?
Where do I go? How do I be cautious then? It's like, everywhere else I know what to do. You know, I'm already,
like,
have a plan. Have a game plan already. Then, finally, new land.
Yeah,
turn that corner. Somebody jumps me from the back. Fuck!
Yeah.
Turn that shit off. I don't want to play that.
That's pretty much me. I'm just like, okay, inch forward. Nope. Inch forward. Nope. Inch forward. Nope. Okay, I think I'm good.
Ain't nobody got time for that, John.
I do.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay, so I think so I'm gonna go with like still with the emotions. For you, it's really hard for this one is fear.
Yeah,
games.
I can't do that.
Like, what about anything like creep factor? Anything?
None of that. None of that affects me. I don't get creeped out really. Wow. I think, as I've said before, the the things that scare me the most are the things that are realistic. So like,
so we'll say we'll use like probably Until Dawn as a set.
No, because that's not realistic to me. Still, you don't. That doesn't really happen.
You go out into the log cabin.
So like a bunch of teens go out to a log cabin. I wonder what's gonna happen.
Sex. Lots of sex.
Oh yeah, that's what's really gonna happen. Lots of booze, lots of sex, lots of getting high. That's pretty much it. And then they go home. Other than that to me is not realistic. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of something like Spec Ops: The Line comes to mind. I've never even played it, but I've seen the ending to it.
Yeah,
because I just watched like all the cutscenes and gameplay. So the thing about Spec Ops: The Line is you're a soldier. You're in the Middle East, regular setting. You go kill a lot of people. You throw a lot of mustard gas, and at the end you like launch this like attack on people. And so at the end you figure out that you, instead of being the hero and like you say you're doing it for democracy and stuff like that, you find out that you've been a horrible person. You've started all these atrocities. You've launched attacks that killed millions of innocent people. And so you realize that at the end that all these things you've been doing throughout the game, because normal games, you go out there, you shoot people, you're the hero.
Yeah.
This one actually tackles the subject of like,
what if you're not the hero?
You're not the hero. You just fucking killed a bunch of innocent people who had nothing to do with the army or anything. You just went around killing people.
So it's just a freaking sudden like, what the fuck did I just do? It's a
realization of like, yep, what did I do? And at the end, you get a choice. You can either kill yourself or kill the guy who's telling you that you just did everything wrong. So that's scary to me, because it's like, what if you think you're doing the right thing, but you're not?
Yeah.
You find out in the end you were the biggest jerk on this planet, this earth. And you just killed so many people for no reason whatsoever. That to me is scary. Nothing in a horror game will ever scare me.
I like the horror games.
I'm not saying that you can't like the horror games. I'm just saying it does nothing for me. It does nothing.
It does nothing.
It hasn't done anything since I was a kid. At least I was freaked out Resident Evil.
See, no, mine's was Silent Hill. That just gives me the creep factor of what lurks behind the fog.
It's too unrealistic to me though. To like, I can normally plant myself in the world of video games and get lost in it, like I do with Journey, like I did with Last of Us, like I did with Uncharted, like I did with pretty much every other game I play, even like Disgaea or Final Fantasy. Get lost in those worlds, get lost with those characters. But for some reason, horror games just don't do it for me. I don't know why.
You just can't get yourself into the shoes of the character.
Yeah, I just can't. It's like Resident Evil was the last game I think I could play. Resident Evil 3 was the last really horror one, or 4. And then after that, it became action games. So it's like, well, okay.
Then we came back with Revelations.
Yep. I don't know. They don't freak me out at all.
Bigaboo.
Paranormal Activity was the last movie that actually scared me.
I mean, that was more creative.
That's because they were trying to be realistic. Yeah. That's why. And that was the first of its kind.
Now we got all these damn mockumentaries all over this fucking place.
Yep. Any other emotions, John, you think you could have it again? Laughter, obviously.
Laughter, yeah.
Good comedy video game does it for me. Or even just entertaining ourselves when we're playing with multiplayer. We're like making shit up.
Like I think with the comedy though, like a lot of role playing goes into effect from like you playing as a character trying to interact with everyone else.
Persona 4.
Yes.
That comes to mind when I'm like getting lost in a character, getting emotionally invested in my relationship with my girlfriend.
Which one?
I had Chie and I had
Yukiko.
Yeah. Yukiko was the first girlfriend. It was like balancing that, and I felt bad at one point because they figured it out. I'm like, whoops. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. That's what I mean, though. These video games make you feel guilty. Damn.
Maybe I shouldn't have done this, so I won't do it in real life.
Yeah. Or like even when they reveal like the personas, like that's pretty sad. That's a struggle on the inside coming out. So I thought that concept is always pretty cool.
And then the whole part with my diary changed. The whole part with Nanako-chan. When you're going through the dungeon, just try to save her.
Oh yeah.
I was just like, oh, this is fucked up. I need to save her.
Right?
I was like, I need to save her
because you feel emotionally attached to her because you've like basically sat there and helped raise her the whole time.
Because the
Big brother, and you're just like, ah!
I was going through that whole dungeon. I was like, fuck it, hurry up. Just die. You need to go to the next floor.
You need to get there. You have a sense of hurry. You want to just do it. I hear you. Yeah,
I was like, I think I completed that dungeon like on the first day.
Video games can make you feel a broad emotion, broad spectrum of emotions
and confusion. I think
yeah,
confusion.
Puzzle games, I hate that.
Tetris.
Yes. I hate puzzles in video games with that. Virtue's Last Reward.
Oh gosh,
just pissed me the fuck off.
I swear, like one of the puzzles where you had to make a parallelogram. I'm just like, okay. Doing that, I'm just like, what the fuck is this puzzle? Like stuck on it for a good hour and a half. I'm like, oh my god, it was that simple. What the fuck? It was that simple.
When Aerith died.
Oh, but I knew that was happening.
Yeah, you knew that was coming. I didn't know that was coming. It was sad.
And then stupidly me, I still trained her.
Yep, you got to know not to train them. There's so many like just sad moments in video games. I think it's an underrated medium when it comes to emotion. Like, there's a reason we play video games so much. You know what I mean? Because and particularly me and John, because we play like single player campaigns.
Yeah,
we don't necessarily play a lot of online where you don't get a story from it. I like to play story based things, and like even Uncharted, I feel wonder. You know what I mean? When I'm running around jumping on, like when I played that scene where you got to jump from car to car, that was fucking crazy. Or even when you're on top of the train,
the train one was intense.
That was, it's awesome because you feel like you're there. You're the one doing all that shit, jumping from train to train, and you always want to do it. It's like everybody saw Indiana Jones for the first time. They wanted to do stuff like that, and you finally got a chance to play something like that.
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
What about happiness? Like I feel a lot in happy in games.
Pretty much a lot of games make you feel happy at the end because they have happy endings. Most games do. Not all of them do.
Well, I think now, like with more choice decision, it really depends on the happy ending aspect.
We haven't even got a chance to talk about like The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
like that video game. Just
just like an emotion.
Like, oh my god, you have to make choices, and you feel like I said that always comes back to it makes you feel guilty about it, and you gotta like. When you see that a character is going to remember your choice, like they're going to remember what you said then, you're like, fuck.
I'm just like,
that may come back to bite me in the ass later.
Especially with Clementine, because you're raising her in the first season.
And then you got to kill Lee at the end.
And I was just like, oh, what the
That's some fucked up shit.
I was like, you raised her to do all, like, depending on how you raised her, it was just like, once you get to that part, you're just like, oh, what the fuck.
I taught you how to survive, now I gotta go.
Hopefully everything feels better.
And it's like, when you get the choice, like, do you kill that person or do you just leave them? I always kill them. It was like, that's what I would do in real life. Mercy kill. And I'm not letting you turn into one of those things.
What about, okay, what about episode 3?
I think, which one?
Episode 3 at the beginning when that girl comes into town and then she's getting bit. Did you use her as a distraction or did you kill her?
I killed her.
I used her as a distraction.
Well, see? You're an asshole. I would never do that in real life. So I treat these games like as real life, how I would survive.
I'm just like,
you use it as a distraction, you asshole.
I was like, I can get more medicine, I can get more of the supplies if we use her as a distraction and get out as quick as possible.
Oh man, you gotta think. That's when you start forgetting about humanity, man, and you start treating these people like they're just things you can use. It's like, nah, man, that's a person right there. It's a person. You don't let them die like that. Would you want to die like that?
Not really.
Exactly.
Then I have a pill.
Nope.
A pretty blue pill.
Yeah, you can reach it while all these things are biting your fucking hands and shit. Nope. I killed her.
You killed her.
Had to do it. Happiness though. We never said anything happy.
I know. But like,
I feel like Mario games in general make me feel happy. Because they're just so colorful.
No, but okay, so I'm gonna go back to Walking Dead though. Like the whole aspect. So you said you killed her off, and then you had to worry about the horde. Yeah. So what they do in a sense to make you feel the guilt trip is when you're inside the pharmacy, you still hear her screaming.
Yeah,
I was just like, oh, what the fuck did I do?
You asshole.
I was like, because that whole aspect when I was running through that part, I was like, oh Jesus Christ, she's still screaming. She's still screaming.
Yep.
And even when they're invading you, still because they still fucking come through. They still come through. She's still screaming. I'm just like, what the fuck did I do?
You left her for dead, John.
Yes.
You left her for dead.
I was in the wrong game. I'm sorry.
Anyways, that's been Podcast Equipped episode number 23. As always, you can follow us on Twitter at Mig_AZ, tagless02. Come back every Thursday to watch Podcast Equipped on youtube.com/equippedgaming. Same thing, soundcloud.com if you want to listen to the audio /equippedgaming. We come to you every Thursday. Try to come to you every Thursday. Sometimes we're late. Sometimes it's Friday. But not this week. This week we're getting on Thursday. Come back to watch John's Let's Plays on Saturdays, which he hasn't done.
I did mine. I did Spelunky.
All right. I didn't watch it. I forgot to watch it.
Fail.
Come back on Monday to watch my Discuss Plays. Every Wednesdays, we play Wednesdays. John and I play a multiplayer game and play it. Or whatever.
We do what we do.
Watch this week's where I beat him at Tower Fall Ascension if it hasn't been said already. Whooped his ass!
Ouch.
Anything else, John?
Nope. And you can catch Miguel with his Discuss Plays, which he missed this week.
Yep.
Fail. Fail. You were on a roll, Mr.
Anyways,
I'm on
if
a
you've
roll.
learned anything, video games make you feel guilty.
Yes.
About your choices. Anyways, have a great Thursday. Have a great rest of your week and a weekend. See you next week, Internet.
I'll see you guys Saturday.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.